Yo, what's up, guys? I'm just going to bring you a gameplay here of S&D on Aftermath. I'm going to talk a little bit about CoDXP and... Sorry, I've got a really bad cough. It's like, every time I speak it's tickling my throat. And I need to actually have a soother because it's killing me. But anyway, you've got, obviously, CoDXP and the qualifiers going on at the moment. You've got Falco who are at the top. They've won the first two qualifiers. Obviously, they've done really well to win them. I think the second week they didn't even drop a map, which is ridiculous. They stormed the whole way through, didn't drop a map, so that's fair play to them, and obviously they deserve it. I'm just gonna say before, when I die on S&D here, I'm gonna fast forward it because otherwise you'll just literally be watching a dead body like that. Because if I try change, because I'm watching this on theatre, you'll change it and you'll see their team and my team. It's just pointless. So I'm just gonna fast forward it. Anyway, so. You got Falco at the top of the ladder at the moment after 2 weeks. I think they have like 250 points. So they're doing well. You've got TCM in second as well. Although a lot of people have said TCM have had the most ridiculous easy runs. You've got people like Prophecy and Dignitas playing in round of 16. And then you got TCM playing just some really easy people. I think someone on Twitter described it as people who have no hands in like the semi-final or quarter-final. So, but you know, some people are going to get lucky in this tournament, some people aren't. So, I think if you wanna win, you got to beat the best. To be honest, that's what everyone should think about it. If you want to win like the $400,000, I think it is, or something ridiculous, then you've got to beat everyone. So, In terms of our team, we've had quite a shocking first two qualifiers, like literally absolutely shocking. We've been playing okay, to be fair. We've been playing quite well, but results wise we've just been absolutely shocking. We've played Millennium twice in a row, and I've got a nice little bit of dislag here, so I'm jolting around. But we've played Millennium twice now, we lost twice, both times 2-1. In the second week of qualifying, we played them in round of 32, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you beat them, we would guarantee top 16. I don't understand how we've met Millennium in a round of 32. I don't get how two top teams who have both won LAN before meet each other in the top 32. Obviously, I'm not making excuses for a team because I'm not fast forwarding. My bad. Obviously, if we need to beat them if we want to qualify, but it's a fact of like top teams meeting each other so early. As I said, it's happened with Dignitas and Prophecy, and I think a lot of people are saying that us three teams aren't playing as well as we should, but I don't think it's that. I just think it's the fact of us meeting the big teams so early. Someone's going to get knocked out, and someone's going to be getting called, for instance, a choke team or an underperforming team. But I was going to talk about a little bit of our games against Millennium. Both times we beat them on the hard point. The first time we absolutely smashed them by about 100 points, 120 points, and the second time I think it was by about 10. They had like a 80-point lead on hijacked, and we ended up winning by about 8 points in the end. It was the most sweatiest game I've actually played on this game. Anyway, it was so close, and anyway, the first time we played, we beat them on the hard point, as I said, and then they went and hosted S&D. They beat us fair and square on that, and obviously everyone knows they live in this gamer house. I went and hosted again for the third map, which was CTF Express, and then Gataga joined the room, and he sat there for about 5 minutes. And first of all, he said, "Oh, change host because I can't kill anyone on this host or something." So we was like, just play on it. Like, we can't kill people on your host. There's no problem. Like, bullshit always happens online. And then he was like, no. So he sat there for about 10 minutes. And then he came up with the most bullshit excuse saying Diablo couldn't connect. And I know because I've mentioned this, I'm probably going to get a lot of French hate if any French people view my video, which I don't think they do at the moment. So, but it was a load of bullshit. So they all live in the same house and they all connected to my host 30 minutes earlier. So I don't understand why they did this. A top team in the community shouldn't have acted like that, to be honest. Just so they didn't get to play on a certain host. It's just absolutely astonishing. So in the end we had to play on max host. They beat us on the CTF Express. It was the host was so bad. It was ridiculous. I don't think it favoured anyone. It didn't favour us. It didn't favour them. Like, we were shooting them. Nothing was regging. They were shooting us. Nothing was regging. It was just pointless. The only person who literally was on 4 bar was Mac, and it was just the worst thing to play. So, but the second time they beat us, they did beat us fair and square. They went down to S&D, no, not Raid, S&D Slums, and I think we were just saying if we hold our defences, we would win. I think we went 2-1 up on rounds, and then it went to 2-2 because we lost the attack, and then on our next defence, they somehow literally just ran straight in, killed 3 of us, got the bomb down and won that round, and that basically set the map up for them because we then lost our next attack, and by that was 4-2 down. And then the next defence, I think we lost. No, it was an attack. I can't remember what it was, but we ended up going 5-2 down. And then the last round, we was basically, I think we was like a kill up, and then I think it was broken on their team had a lightning strike and killed the whole team. So they beat us fair and square the second time. So I'm not taking anything away from the second time they beat us. It's fair play to them. So they obviously deserved the credit the second time, but I thought that the first time they were literally a bit faggotish the way they acted with it all. It was quite disappointing that a team of high standard still acts like that, like in a GB way. So, but it's alright. I still think anyone can qualify, but Farako are big favourites at the moment. Just by they've won the first 2 qualifiers and they don't look like dropping a qualifier. They've obviously got Reflex, I think, Reflex this weekend, where they should probably win it. To be fair, you've got E-Wing going, but I just think I can see Farako winning the event. That's not like a diss towards any of E-Wing. I just think Farako have the more stability and more teamwork at the moment than E-Wing. So it'll be interesting to see. But I think if Farako don't win it, it'll be a disappointment on their behalf. Even when I was in Falco, they were saying they want to go to Reflex and win it. Anything apart from that would be like not good enough. I think it's time for them to start placing in the money because I don't think they have yet. Obviously, we came 4th at I-Series and they were literally all of them were gutted not to finish 3rd in the money then. So they've got the determination to try and win the event. Whether they do or not, we'll see. But obviously, I think they should at least be in the grand final. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure if Millennium are going. If they are going, that'll be handy for us on the XP qualifier because then we won't have to play them. And I think if we don't get to play them, I think we definitely will be reaching the grand final, unless we get a run like Dignitas, TCM, Prophecy, all in the first 3 rounds, which would be ridiculous, but it wouldn't surprise me. But obviously, anyone can still qualify. Falco are favourites, but we'll see. The reason why we've literally been playing so bad, we're just a hard point team at the moment. Our S&D can be okay. It depends. We've got maps like this and Meltdown, which we're good at, and then we've got maps like Slums and I'm trying to think of the other one, Slums and Cargo, which are absolutely awful at. And then we've got CTF, which sometimes we're shit hot at, and then other times we're just awful. And I think our CTF gameplay just doesn't suit well against Millenniums, and we haven't actually got to try our CTF game against the top team in a tournament game yet. So we're not quite sure what we're doing wrong or what we're doing right in CTF yet. I think this weekend we'll find out if we get far enough to play a top team, which I'm expecting us to do. I think if we don't even get top 3 this weekend, it's going to be a massive disappointment. Not just for me, but for the whole team, and just for like our fan base, if that makes sense. Because obviously every team has a fan base, and I just think ours will be disappointed quite badly due to us winning LAN and stuff before. So it's interesting to see. Obviously, you've got this 17 allowing now to go to MLG and CoDXP. Well, I think they're always allowed to go to MLG, but allowed to qualify for CoDXP now, which is what it's baffled me why that's happened. You've got obviously Scumpy's now allowed to go, and a lot of people are saying this has only happened because of Scumpy, but I can't see that happening. But obviously they've done it 3 weeks now into the tournament, well, with the EE qualifiers, and it's just baffled me. And I've just seen a guy laying down there, and for some reason I haven't shot him. But it's just strange the way it's worked, but I'm sure it will all unfold out, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to give it a like and a subscribe. Cheers.